life. Tonight I am back with another drawing stream. My last stream I did Yogi Bear from Bear. And tonight I decided to do it again with Huckleberry. I didn't really see much of him on the show when I was little. I only saw him every now and then with Yogi. Bear had a lot of there are a lot of characters. It showed up in the last Olympics, and also all together and all together. Big show. I always like those. Seeing no character interact with each other. After all, the Hanna-Barbera characters live in the same universe. That's in different places, including the Scooby Gang and the other stuff that happens. Hello, welcome back to the stream. Gonna start off with him. Got some more race. Dollar store without the bigger ones, so I check out a bunch of small ones. I like these races better. Those poly ones smudge the paper. Hanna-Barbera characters doing Huckleberry Hound. Didn't really see much of him when I was young. Always saw him every now and then with Yogi and the other characters. Don't really care if it's not the same. But they gender swap a lot of good characters, which I don't really care for at all. What's the benefit of gender swapping a character? If you want a female version of that character, just make your own. Don't have to change them up. Stupid mold. Same thing happened with Spider-Man before. Some people wanted Stan Lee to make Spider-Man gay, but he didn't do it. He said if you want a gay Spider-Man, then make your own gay Spider-Man. Simple as that. Instead of changing well-known character to fit some kind of agenda, character. Simplest thing, really. Issue 2 of Suit Up is almost done. I literally only got one page left to do. Then issue 2 will be complete. But before I take it to mix, show it, send it off to Mixamo to be made, I gotta make a variant cover. So for each physical copy I have for Suit Up, I'm going to have a variant cover of each. And here is Huckleberry Hound. Next, I'm going to draw another character from the show called Dingaling. Like I said, I didn't really see much of him when I was younger. Only every now and then. Back then, my parents made me go outside. Aaron Teagle, your Huckleberry fan, humble, is my favorite character. My favorite cartoon back in the day. Yeah, I watched a lot of Hanna-Barbera back then. I just don't really that too often. So back when I was younger, my parents often made me go outside because I didn't want to go outside. Like being inside, watch TV and all that. Parents had to make me go outside. Like I said before in my other videos, when I do these Style Chronicles videos, it's often the first time I'm drawing these characters. And I get it right all the time. Let me know what you think about it, if I'm getting it right. My favorite cartoon from back then was Mega Man on Superhuman Samurai, Bruno Mars, Darkwing Duck, crossed Power Rangers. I remember Darkwing Duck too. I watched that show too when I was younger. I never saw Superhuman Samurai. I watched a little bit of Mega Man, but it was one of those reboot Mega Mans. And I also watched Power Rangers. I watched the classic Power Rangers from Mighty Morphin all the way up to Samurai. But then I found out about Toshoutsou and the original Super Sentai. And after I saw the original Super Sentai, see how much Saban changed stuff, couldn't see American Power Rangers the same way again. I've been spoiled by Super Sentai. They completely skipped over one of them entirely. They skipped over Die Ranger. Or suits, but they used the Megazords and the White Ranger from that series. And Alien Rangers was actually Kaku Ranger. Actually, Super Sentai's first ninja-themed Power Rangers. They're the first ninja ones. And Mighty Morphin wasn't even the first Super Sentai. Donner goes to another series. Can't remember the name of it. It was an old one, and can't remember. But it was the original. The very first Super Sentai. They didn't add Megazords till later. Also, if anyone knows how I can actually read the Dispatch comic book without actually buying the game, I would very much appreciate it. I've been following the stuff for Dispatch, those Telltale games. Thank you, I appreciate it. Personally, I don't really care for Telltale games. I'm more of an action-adventure kind of gamer. Also like games that allow me to create my own character. Well, at first I didn't really give Overwatch a time of day. Mostly because the character art design really good, but no character creation. I often look for that in the game. Then I decided to give it a shot because it was free. If I didn't like it, I uninstall it. And I surprisingly found out I liked it. I didn't want to spend any money on it. But then I had to remove it to save space on my PlayStation. But now I'm playing Marvel Rivals. It's just pretty good too. 3 more wins I can play competitively. Well, here's the ring-a-ding right here. Doing the best I could. Now I'm gonna do another character named Hucky Wolf. Also from Huckleberry Finn Show. Huckleberry Hound Show. Things are going well for Suit Up. I already got the ideas for issue 3. Gonna be involving Kelsey in her school life. To her getting the attention of a very mean and scary teacher. All because of a suit. Since Suit doesn't have a body no more, she needs Kelsey around to actually so she can use her powers and be super again. However, her constant need to be super often clashes with Kelsey's life. Her trying to do her normal stuff like go to school or enjoy going to field trips or to museums. Often that stuff with a Suit wanting to go super often gets Kelsey in trouble. Often trying to convince Kelsey to skip school so he can go on patrol. The other classic show I remember is Doug. It started off in Nickelodeon, but it moved to Cartoon Network later on. Here's Hockey Wolf, drawing the best I could. Next, some characters I'm drawing are Pixie and Dixie. Hey, can you give me more? I gotta stretch out my hand. There you go. These two seem to be pretty easy. Another show I liked back then was the classic E-Man series and the 2000 reboot. That was a good show. The Netflix show was garbage. Netflix reboot of He-Man was garbage. Well, at least Revelations. Revolution was garbage. The 3D CGI one was pretty good. Still a few issues need to work out. Like for starters, they race swap Tila. At least a girl. But they gender swapped Ram Man. That is stupid. As I said before, there is no benefit to gender swapping a character. There's no benefit to race swapping a character either. If you don't want your own version character to be black or another gender, then make your own. That's the beauty of He-Man. You can literally make any character you want. Just put an object in front and put man at the object in front of the name, and put man at the back of the name. Like Vacuum Man or Elephant Man or Ram Man. Those are literally He-Man characters. That could literally be a He-Man character like that. Also, not a fan of Cringer talking. Him being adult the group. That was actually Man of Arms group. Man of Arms job being the adult group. And also in this series, that series, Tila and the Man of Arms aren't father and daughter. Like you said, changed a lot of stuff. Sometimes for good, but some of those stuff needed to seriously be retooled. In that technological world they have for the show, I expect to see some of the technology characters from the show, the original show, like Cyclone or even Roboto, but they weren't in there. Saw other stuff. We'd even see Mechanic. We even saw Robotic Orko, but not the original Orko. We saw Merman there, and even Stratos, which was once again black. Which is all say again, said it once, I'll say it again. Why swapping a character is stupid. Just make your own character. You just want to add more of the He-Man characters in it. Like Buzz Off, or any of the other villains. I'm not even going to talk about that She-Ra cartoon, Netflix She-Ra. It was garbage. Absolutely. He-Man was in the show. He bought stole the show. And I wouldn't mind at all. Oh, I drew Pixie and Dixie the best I could. And now for the last character, Mr. Jinx. And here they are. All the characters from Huckleberry Fid Show. Victor Jing, Hockey Wolf, Pixie and Dixie, Dingaling, and Huckleberry Hound. This one's a pretty short one. Short as anything, really. Read live streams. Just had a feeling I want to do more stuff. Well, more drawings. There's plenty of Hanna-Barbera shows I could draw. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Whoever watched it. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel for more videos. Hit the bell icon and pop up know if I put more videos. Be on the lookout for my trip to breaks and minifigs, about the other stuff I do. Hopefully by next week I'll be going to the Dallas Food Fest. I will be recording myself there, so I'll be on the lookout for that. And also, I hope you all have a happy Halloween. Be wearing my Rastafarian hat. I worked on Halloween this Friday, and I'll be working on my comic book suit up. Hopefully by December, like 3 issues of my comic book ready and published in stores at Cosmic Comics and Cards in the Grand Prairie area. Let's hope by December I'll have 3 books. I already have 1 published. The second one's almost done. I'm going to get that published too. And I'm going to start on the third. Hope to have more books in stores at Cosmic Comics soon. Because this deal I have here, selling my indie book at an actual comic book store, makes me an actual, official indie comic book creator. Which I'm so happy and proud I finally did it. So I had to go through a company to hopefully do that, but basically I just figured out, I tried to do it myself, and now I'm officially self-published, which is very good for me and quite the achievement. Anyway, feel free to check out my community board for more of my drawings and polls to see what to vote, which our Style Chronicles live stream I should do next. Remember, I do my live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so be on the lookout for that. We're doing a Halloween stream. Maybe drawing some horror stuff. Well, only time will tell. Feel free to check out my community board also for art, and even leave your ideas for videos. And feel free to comment and subscribe. Every little bit helps. The sooner I get more subscribers, the sooner I get monetized, the sooner I get to go to Japan and make money doing more videos and learn about my anime and manga. And also, feel free to check out my comic book suit up, sold at Cosmic Comics and Cards in the Grand Prairie area. Be sure to check that out. Be sure to look at it, review it, and tell me your feedback whenever you can. And also, you can read it online for free on Global Comics. Thank you all, and have a nice night.